Welcome to the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media Show, repping the greatest team of all time. Let's go! Bird Gang 31, he be the host with the most. We going deep, burning teams. They ain't nothing but toast. It's in your rest there. Sirianni put me in coach, running like Miles Sanders till I bumped my head on the post. Touchdown! Yeah, that's coming. Devontae's crazy route running. Jalen hurting them, throwing lasers to Rager, young gunning. Come on! On the D side, we ride, sack him with Fletcher, lay him out on the stretcher. No one can protect you. Watch Darius lay him, shutting down your routes. Come on! In my green John, eating Philly cheesesteaks. Put up your cups, wings up, if you can relate. Tailgating at the link like Gangsta Stride. To the Bird Gang Nation, that's worldwide. On Sundays, catch the pre and post game. Mondays is Birds on Broad Street with Philly Notion and Cool Cat, the man in motion. And Wednesdays, the midweek special got you open with JC from Eagles Talk, hitting like B-Dog, baby.
Welcome to another episode of Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. I'm your host, Bird Gang 31. What's up, Nation? I just wanted to come out and let you guys know we did reschedule the Mr. Dugas show. It is going to be Sunday. Instead, he had something pop up last minute. So me, I had to go get my boy D Gifted. How you doing? The new up-and-coming YouTube star out there, doing his thing in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk a little bit about the game. This is going to be more of a question and answer type show. We do got Darius Dalton coming on at 8:45 Central Standard Time. So that show is still on tonight. But we wanted to come talk to the fans tonight to see what's up with you guys and how y'all feeling about the game. So, what up, Gifted? How you doing today, my guy?
Man, I'm all good, man. These weeks been flying by. That's a good thing. It could be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. We can quickly fix this mess that's been happening, or it can continue to spiral downhill. But me personally, I'm great, man. I'm loving the people in the chat. I'm loving it.
Yeah, what up with Philly Girl? We got Grand Zero 12. We got Eagle Uncensored in the house. One Trey Rocks in the house. Mrs. Bird Gang. How we doing tonight, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Jinx Wolf's in here. What's up, Jinx? Yeah, man. I think that this is going to be the bounce back game for the Eagles. I think Sirianni's going to realize one thing. We got Mailata back, baby. Everybody give a hand clap for Mailata coming back this week. And I think that's going to help him decide to open up that run game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep Booby from spinning. You know what I'm saying? You got to let Booby spin. Like I've been saying all week, let Booby spin. And he definitely is going to spin this week. After what the Cowboys did to the Panthers last week, they ran for 250-something yards on them. Man, I think the best game plan is to let Booby spin this week. What do you think about that?
Man, I feel like that should have been the game plan the whole entire season. But we all know the owners love to pass the ball. So Coach Nick Sirianni, he's going to pass the ball. And now that opens the door for a whole nother conversation that we have to have. And that's the fact that Miles Sanders and Kenny are possibly battling for this running back position. And that's crazy to me. I mean, it's really not crazy because in reality, Miles Sanders is not Coach Nick Sirianni, guys. Kenny is. And on top of that, you got the coaches believing in Kenny more than Miles because of his ability to catch the ball. Kenny didn't just get the position. He earned that. He earned it all throughout training camp. We've been hearing Miles Sanders not being able to catch the ball. Miles Sanders dropping it here and there. Kenny been performing. As a matter of fact, it was a press conference I even watched where I heard Miles Sanders admit to everybody that yes, Kenny has the best hands in the running back room.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, I love the fact how Miles Sanders is giving them props and or whatnot, but he could also be really highlighting why he's not even getting in the game, because if we are a passing team, you know, that's obviously Kenny is going to be on the field way more times than Miles Sanders. So honestly, I feel like Kenny is going to be that guy throughout the whole season. We might see Miles Sanders, feature a little bit more because ultimately Miles Sanders is the best running back. The only time we might see Miles Sanders really getting the ball, that's if we are leading by 2 touchdowns. Other than that, Kenny is going to be in the game because we're going to be trying to score. I think it is evident that we all can't deny that we are a passing team. Whether we want to be or not, we are a passing team. And if you are on the field, every player, every skill position has to be able to catch the ball. We want to be able to pass the ball any time that we want to. And if Miles Sanders can't catch the ball, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. So honestly, I feel like it's Kenny more so getting played more. I don't know how you feel about that, but
this is where I'm at. It's like having 2 good running backs can never be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Dallas situation, it's the same scenario. You got Zeke the runner, you got Pollard, outside passing back. Why can't we have the same thing? But it starts with running the ball. This passing game that you're talking about that they want to have in Philadelphia is not going to work without running the ball. Look at every great team, even the Chiefs, all these guys that's doing big things here. They run the ball too. Their running backs get good amount of carries per game because it's not bad. 15 to 20 carries a game is not a ridiculous amount of carries. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing like 30, 40 carries in the game, but a 60-40 mix is something good for offense. You know what I'm saying? It helps the young quarterback in Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders is our workhorse back that we need to get the ball to. You know what I'm saying? He can stop a lot of these deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? I talked earlier about last week about, why you think these linemen are getting hurt? Because they're backpedaling. All this pass blocking, backpedaling up is not helping these guys. That's why they're getting leg injuries left and right. These are big 300+ pound guys backpedaling, having people run into them. A lineman likes to impose their will. They like to push people, not get pushed by people. So you got to let these linemen do what they do best, and that's open holes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Miles Sanders is one of the most explosive backs in the league, and everybody knows that. Whether you want to be a passing team, or a rushing team, you got to run the ball sometime, and you got to get the board the ball. Now, if you want to still feature Mr. Gainwell, I like Kenny Gainwell. If you want to feature him in the passing part of the offense, hey, do your thing. That's no problem. There's no problem with having 2 good backs out there. You know what I'm saying? Where they both can do what they do best. Give Miles the handoffs and give Kenny the passes. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these coaches are overcomplicating things. Instead of just doing what they know can work. You know what I'm saying? It'll help the offensive line out, help the quarterback out. And guess what? These receivers, yes, we see Devontae Smith go crazy and finally get his first 100-yard game. You know how many more 100-yard games him and Quez Watkins can have if we're running the ball? A lot more. Because that opens them up even more. That brings those linebackers up into the box. You know what I'm saying? That brings that safety up into the box where you got, guys like Quez Watkins and Devontae Smith that can go over the top on these guys. So, I think the coaches are overthinking it. They're kind of pulling the old coaching tab. This is my scheme. This is what I came up with. But you got to realize, if you guys are brand new coaches, right, you shouldn't have nothing set in stone. There's nothing that should be set in stone right now. You should have a game plan going into, but after your first quarter of the season, which we just played, you should see that, okay, maybe I need to adjust a couple of things here. You heard Fletcher Cox come out and he goes, them moving me from 3 technique to 4 technique over and over again. That's kind of causing me not to be able to get settled into the game. You should never have your star player on defense worried about where he's at on the field.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You should have it going. Have him. You should go to him. What do you feel better playing, Fletch? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it should
yeah,
work.
yeah.
It shouldn't be you, Fletch, coming out on national TV telling everybody that he don't feel comfortable with what he's doing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that opens the door for a whole nother conversation. It's so much stuff that we can dive into, and one of the things that we started off with talking about is the run game and Miles Sanders. And this is a team that needs to run the ball just a tad bit more. Now we did improve. If it's one thing that I wanted to that I took away from the Chiefs game is I like the balance that he did mix it up. He did run the ball a lot more. He did use a whole lot of motion. And shout out to everybody that's down in the chats, man. My guy One Trey Rock, he brought up a good point. Miles Sanders haven't dropped the ball,
Oh,
yet this season, and that makes me want to have to talk about the fact that Miles Sanders has to perform because, like we said before, he is not Coach Nick Sirianni guy. When he's given the opportunity, he needs to perform every time. He needs to perform every time. I watched him the last game where he was given the opportunity. They was trying to feed him the ball, gave Miles Sanders the ball, and he hit the hole and missed a wide open gap to the right. I seen it live watching the play, and it made me think to myself, wow, he missed that wide open hole, and he's already struggling to get carries in the game. If
but
he keeps on like that and missing holes early in the game, that's going to take away his opportunities because not that it's making him look bad, but we are a passing team. So if he's not getting them yards, that's going to force us to pass. And not only is that forcing us to pass, but if we don't have the lead, we're going to be passing even more because he's not taking advantage of the running lanes. You know
But
what
you
I
got to
mean?
realize this too. Now, when you're only getting 1 to 6 carries a game, you're trying too hard. You know what I'm saying? Miles is trying too hard to make the big play every single time he gets the ball because he don't know the next time he's about to get the ball again. You know what I'm saying? You're putting unnecessary, pressure on a guy. You know what I'm saying? If you're running it fluently, you can have a play where you got 2, 3 yards. Next play come out 2, 3 yards, and all of a sudden you're breaking big. Your confidence kind of builds as it goes. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't think you're gonna get the ball again, you're trying to do a little something special every time you get the ball out. It's kind of like Carson Wentz. When he got hurt and he came back, you know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to do too much too. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want nobody else taking his job again.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling is not good for a player to have. Like they say, football is a mental sport. You already got the
Hey,
athleticism. You wouldn't be in the NFL, period. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? So it's a mental thing. So you got to look at Miles Sanders. You seen how frustrated he was last week when he came in. He did that nice little run. He spiked the ball, looked at Sirianni like, "What's up, man? Like you ain't giving me the
Yeah.
ball no more. Like this is what I do." You know what I'm saying? You got to let
Yeah,
him
yeah,
do his thing. Give him like 15 carries a game.
yeah,
You don't need like all that, man. Give him like a good 15 to 20 carries, and he's going to produce. You know what I'm saying? He won't be
yeah, yeah.
worried about, oh, I might not get the ball again until the fourth, fifth quarter because he's gonna already be there. You know what I'm saying? He's already gonna be in the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep these guys active in order for them to do things. If they mess up off something like that, because they're worried, they're thinking
Man,
about too much. They're like,
look,
oh man, I might not be able to get the ball again. Let me try to hit a touchdown right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bounce this, even though the hole's there. I'm gonna bounce it because I think I
yeah,
seen
yeah, yeah.
something. And then you end up not seeing it, and you're like, okay, now I should have probably did
See,
that. I'm saying.
look, shout out to Jinx, man. He asked, do y'all think this is a must-win game? And honestly, with the way they've been playing, it forces us to say yes, this is a must-win game. You know what I'm saying? The record says that this is a must-win game. The fact that you brought up a good point. These guys could be pressing, a little bit too much. Well, I don't. I look, they can be pressing, but whatever it is, they need to perform because this is a must-win game. When he hit them holes, he needs to hit them holes because this is a must-win game. the Carolina, for them to be, in the NFC a conference game, and if we want any hope of playoff contention and even keeping up with the Cowboys, because believe it or not, the Cowboys is that team to beat in our division.
Yeah.
This week, they're going against the Giants, and I'm hoping the Giants can actually win. I don't know if
Right?
they can,
I think they can, but I'm praying for it. I'm going to be rooting. Go Blue!
I'm hoping.
This Sunday.
But with that being said, this is a must-win game. We afford not to be hitting them holes, and like you said, these guys could be pressing a little bit too much, and that makes us have to talk about the freaking penalties. The freaking penalties got to stop. They pressing and pressing. With this being a must-win game, you cannot be getting penalties. You can't. One thing that we cannot be doing if we want to compete or have any chance, we cannot be getting penalties, and we cannot be stalling out in the red zone. We did both of those things against the Kansas City Chiefs, and
but
we
only
lost.
stalled out because of penalties.
Exactly. Look, it's terrible. These penalties got to stop. And Nick Sirianni in these press conferences, he brought up the fact how they had these tough conversations with the coaches, how they had these conversations and with the players and everything, and how the players even coming out, the coaches don't even have to tell us, really, we all know, we all see. Well, this is a must-win game.
Yeah.
And to be the most penalized team in the NFL does not look anything like we even thought it should. It took away so many points. Jalen Hurts really performed. They took away 3 touchdowns.
Right?
Penalties.
Yeah, and
when Coach Nick Sirianni was going off, I had never seen a coach that upset. Like, I mean, dude, Cheeks was like, he said, you can read his lips. He said, Anthony, you gotta be kidding me. He said, you gotta be kidding me. Mm-hmm. I rewatched it a whole bunch of times, had my wife try to interpret what he said. He said, Anthony, you gotta be kidding me. And arguably, the penalty, could be, debated upon, but regardless of the fact, we cannot be, hurting ourselves if we want to compete, especially in the game that we must win. We can't depend on nobody to help us out. We can't be in that position. Now, it's 17 games this season. 17 games. We already at week 5, so we practically passed a quarter of the season. Mm-hmm. This is a must-win game. So we need to be at least 2-3 throughout the first 5 games. As a new team, rookie head coach, all this, we need to be at least 2-3 throughout these first 5 games.
Facts. And Smoke-A-Lot says we just got to get off the field on 3rd down. And that's what we're talking about, too. These penalties are keeping us on the field. You know what I'm saying? Our defense, like I said, a lot of people getting our defense a little slack, but these guys are playing pretty good. With this passing, whether we score or not, if you're passing the ball consistently, that's going to equal fast touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So that, regardless if you don't score 3 and out and you're giving them back the ball, or you're scoring deep bombs, down the field, just moving down the field touchdown, that's still speed and that's still quicker. We're not running enough time off that clock. You know what I'm saying? To get these defensive guys. The defense are playing great first half. It's the second half that's killing us. You know what I'm saying? The second half, when these guys are all gassed out, and the line's just coming at you. Boom, boom, boom. Because every other team in the league, especially the teams that play us,
dang, man, you brought up a good point.
They run the ball the whole first quarter like you're supposed to do. That's what it does. It wears these good defensive tackles and defensive ends out. So by the time the 3rd and the 4th quarter come, these guys have got hit all game, that they're not doing the same stuff they did in the first quarter no more. They're gassed out themselves, and that helps their offense
excellent
perform. They look at our scores. We stay into the game. Everybody, we were still in the game at halftime. We were still in the game in the 3rd quarter. And then what happened in the 4th quarter? Boom, explosion. You know what I'm saying? Explosion, because now these guys are gassed out. They've been in the field all day, and now they're tired. And they're trying their best, but at the same time, they done play more downs in the offense. You know, you got
Yeah.
to run the ball. That
Man,
solves all these problems. And like Jalen said, we are this close away, this close from being a spectacular, high scoring offense, high scoring defense.
no. Yeah, look, I feel like we are already pretty much there. I was just shout out to Eagles Talk from Delco. I was just, having on the show with him and just saying the same exact thing that I'm finna say. We already proved that we can score points.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni already proved that he can get these guys and scheme them up and put them in position. Jalen Hurts already pretty much proved if you tell him what you want done, he gonna get it done.
Facts.
We scored 30 plus points against Atlanta, moved the ball pretty good against the 49ers, had a bad game against Dallas, but then bounced back and got back to our roots and had a similar game that we had in Atlanta. And if not, even better, because Jalen Hurts actually threw the ball past the line of scrimmage. It wasn't nothing short. It was intermediate passes. He was throwing guys open. This is a whole season full of progress. You know what I mean? So I think Jalen Hurts is definitely that guy. He hasn't done nothing that made me feel like he's
not
be that guy. It's the defense. Defense already been showing signs of frustration.
And it's not even the defensive players, it's the defensive coaching scheme.
Yes. And partially though, it's the linebacker. It's a combination. It's a combination of what you said. You said they run the ball by the second half. These guys they are gassed. So it's partially that, and partially too the veteran players. They're not buying in. They look frustrated. They seem frustrated. Fletcher Cox, he has been a Pro Bowler every year he's been in the league.
Right.
This is the most frustrated I've ever seen him. Ever. When you got your veteran guys looking like they frustrated, you got guys that's looking like they finna check out. You already got Darius Slay chirping. So you got Darius Slay, a leader on the team. Fletcher Cox checking out. Next, it's the rookies, because the rookies see that. We got to get it together. We already showed, in my opinion, we can score points. The question now, the question for the offense is, can Coach Nick Sirianni coach that up consistently? Mm-hmm. Because it's been hard to evaluate the team, because he at times don't even put us in position. He don't even put us in position.
No.
So, with that being said, the question is, can he be consistent? And the defense, can they figure out something? I don't know what it's gonna be, but I need the players to at least buy in a little bit more. I can't be having our veteran guys checking out.
Right.
We gave up 40 plus points in two games in a row.
That ain't ever happened.
That ain't supposed to happen. That ain't Philly defense. That ain't what we, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that. Mm-mm. That's frustrating. And just like Darius Slay, we got to figure this shit out.
Right? On an ASAP. Yeah, Grant, I think he knows. I don't think he would mind doing the Fly Eagle Slide dance. You know what I'm saying? JC, he likes to do his Go Birds. But I think D Gifted definitely would do it if y'all need him to. But yeah, what do you guys think, fans? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, tell me what you think the Eagles need to do better, and your interpretation of what we need to do here. Because this show is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to answer all you guys' questions. That's what we on here for.
Yes.
We got another like
Smoke Live been right on the money. He brought up a few good points. This whole time they've been putting out good points. He brought up BG going down. That's something that I think we need to talk about, because
but I don't really think I think it is a little bit of that, where BG going down is you're starting to see a little bit of that too. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes back to what I say. You run the ball, Patty Mahomes doesn't score that many points. If you're keeping the other offense off the field, they can't score points if they're not on the field. You know what I'm saying? It's called clock management. It's called, run the ball.
Yeah.
You
But see,
take away
listen
more
though.
time. That's less opportunity for the defense to score. Guess what? They're not scoring as many points on our defense. Our defense is not as tired anymore. So now they are playing at a higher level for the majority of the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that running the ball thing that we talk about will cure. Injuries, time of possession, defense being more fresh. There's a lot of things. The passing game being more open. Linebackers sucked up, safety sucked up. There's a lot of things that they're missing here by not running the ball.
But listen though, I agree with you 100%. 100%. But all that's offensively. We still gotta do something about what the defense doing. You brought up stuff that the offense can do.
I brought up stuff for both.
To help out the defense. The defense need to make the adjustment. BG going down, that was one of our guys, man. Yeah. That was one of the guys that could contain that run. He's a vet in this game. You know what I mean? And then you add the linebackers in the situation. They getting clogged up. They not. Where's Eric Wilson? Did you see him? Yeah, sure, he had the pick, but that pick didn't even seem like it did anything. You know what I mean?
Hargrave's playing like a beast right now. A straight up beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying it's not really the fact that, BG, yes, you can't replace a BG, but at the same time you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are players that it's not that, the first half of these games, we're not getting the pressures. Now, the scheme that we're playing in, it's caused us, not to get the pressures like we need to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's if you look at last year, we were great at the run stopping and we sucked at pass coverage. It's the reverse this year. We're great at pass coverage with this new defense, but it sucks to stop it and run. There has to be a time where the coach stops and says, okay, we got these receivers under control. We need to blitz. You know what I'm saying? Put more pressure on the running game. Change it up a little bit instead of just sitting there keeping the same defense on the field. They had the zone in the red zone. Like, what are you in zone for in the red zone? That's where you man it up. You know what I'm saying? We pay these cornerbacks way too much money for them not to man up for a couple plays a game. You know what I'm saying? If they got to. Like you're babying these guys. You're pacifying everybody. This is the NFL. Don't pacify nobody. All of them get paid. If they can't do their job, put somebody else in that can do the job.
So it's more so the scheme, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in the tiredness too. Like I said, like, you play a whole game where you're out there majority of the game and see how tired you are in the third and fourth quarter. You're going to be gassed out. Especially when you're not blitzing. You're not putting the pressure on them.
Especially when you're
just imposing their will on you because they run the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the defense, we're
not getting that L. We're coming home with a W this time.
A good point was brought up was maybe it's the players in the scheme. What do you think about that?
But yeah, you heard Fletch talk about it. You keep moving me from here to here. How am I supposed to get a rhythm? You know what I'm saying? Like, they setting up, defensive linemen, especially good ones, they like to set up their moves. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going one way now, and then the next way you're doing something totally different because you're in a whole nother position, you got a whole nother person you're trying to set up, and then you're going back to that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's moving back and forth. You're not setting up the guys for anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just basically weakening your defense. Like the coach said, you got to put Fletch in whatever position he want to be in. If you want to play the game today with a 3 position, let Fletch play the whole game at 3 position. Maybe move around once or twice, but the majority of the time, let him stay in a position so he can set him up, he can line him up, and he can take him down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have this guy moving for if he's complaining about it, it's a problem. It's a problem, and you can't have problems with your star players. Period.
Yeah.
You gotta let them play. You said you're gonna let the players play to their strengths. Then let the players play to their strengths.
Man, Deuce, Smoke, I think, leave him in the middle. I don't think
that's where he's dominant at. That's where he starts. Guess what? You leave in the middle, that clogs up the middle for the run game. You know what I'm saying? When you have the ball outside, I never liked when they put Fletch on the outside. He's not defensive end pass rush. He's not
yeah.
that fast.
But
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
it's three guys on the line, so he I think when he began basically double teamed the whole time,
He gets
like
double teamed no matter where he's at. He hasn't been getting double teamed as much because they don't have to double team him out there. You know, whenever you're taking him farther away from the ball, you have to put less. You know, all you got to do is back out the flat, chip block him. You know what I'm saying? But when he's in that middle, you got to use your starting center and your starting guard, whichever side he's shading to. Now you're taking up two players. You know what I'm saying? Those are the plays where, you know, you got Hargrave out there eating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Flex
Because
gonna have
he
to take
been
that
double
too.
teamed too.
Yeah, he's been getting double teamed too.
And he been wrecking havoc. You know, that's when it comes to the question: is Fletcher Cox reached his ceiling? Is he is age being, you know? But I don't think it got nothing to do with his age or anything like that. I think it's a combination of him being frustrated with the scheme and just the scheme itself. You know, I think I don't know. I just think Jim Schwartz's game was more fitted towards, you know,
what he did.
Yeah,
you know, because the Twin Source, you had your 4 down linemen where they were at. They played that every down, basically. You know what I'm saying? When they had the NASCAR, I think that's when they moved him out a little bit. But other than that, he was in his position. He got to, you know, take care, set things up for later on in the game. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, too, though?
A little bit more.
One Trey Rock brought up a good point. These linebackers, they gotta help out the defensive line, because if guys getting clogged up and double teamed, that means it's holes needed to be filled.
What up, my guy?
What up, my guy?
You all late?
What up, man?
Hey, man. Hey, life outside YouTube, man.
But what do you think, man? We're just talking. We're trying to answer some questions from the fans here. You know, right now we're talking about, you know, Fletcher being frustrated and things like that. What do you think about that, my guy?
Look, I knew something was up because me and Philly 500 yesterday, I put up the article how Fletcher Cox said that he was kind of playing out of, you know, the scheme and stuff like that. He was kind of moving everywhere, so he was kind of like getting frustrated. But I feel like that this is what this team needed: a Fletcher Cox to come out and say, "Hey, this scheme is not working. I'm tired of it." So now we about to see this upcoming Sunday what JG is going to do, because I didn't know that Fletcher Cox was playing out of position, because every time I seen him, he was on the defensive line. Like, he was in the same spot. So now he said that, you know, hey, the 3-4, the 4-3. I didn't even see a 3-4. I didn't see a 3-4. I mean, did y'all see a 3-4
defense right now?
A what?
A 4-4.
What the hell is a 4-4?
4 linebackers. 4 defense.
We don't have 4 linebackers though.
But they count those ends now as linebackers. You know, that's why you see Johnson getting
we're running the 3-4, not the 4-4.
What the hell is No, the thing is this. He said that it's hard adjusting to Jonathan Gannon defense because he's moving all around the place. So I feel like I was lied to, bamboozled, because we heard we gonna use just both on the offense and defense side, that we're gonna use our players towards their strength. So I'm kind of like, yo, is this catfish? I feel like I got catfish right now. Like, I feel like, yo, I dated a girl. Well, hey, I swiped right on a girl, right? But then when we met up, she looked like totally different. That's the exact same feeling I have when it comes to this Jonathan Gannon defense. I feel like that he told us exactly what the fans want to hear. Exotic, you know, and we're gonna go for 3-4, 4-3, use this, use that. And then all of a sudden, the first 4 weeks, just like
you're doing the same.
We went from the number 4 to the number 14 in 2 weeks, defense
Yeah,
wise.
man.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, good. Another good point for Smoke a Lot. Anytime they put Fletch on that outside, all they do is run in the middle. You know, so either our ends got to step up, and our linebackers, like one Trey said earlier, they got to put their big boy pants on. You know, stop waiting for these guys to get past the line of scrimmage to hit them. Hit them before. You know, meet them at the
our
line of
ends
scrimmage.
sucks though.
Get
Look,
behind the line.
our
They're
ends
supposed to get them.
sucks.
As soon as they get the ball handoff, you should be already right there in their face if you can.
Bro, our ends and our linebackers sucks. I feel like because even if the front four create pressure, our linebackers are like playing guess who? Guess who's going to the left? Guess who's going to the right? Nobody is running up the middle to stop the run. So it doesn't matter. So it's our linebackers. The linebackers is the issue. Point blank. I feel like that our front four is getting enough pressure. And we're 14th in defense, right? And let's just think about it. We was 4th before we played the Cowboys, 14th after giving 2 40 points game. But at the same time, our linebackers have not got any sacks. I mean, yes, they lead the team and tackles, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so are you chasing somebody from behind, or are you like matching them in the hole? And they're literally chasing them from behind. Every tackle is from behind. You're like homos, man. They're catching from behind.
You think my team's? I'm about to say my team's about to lose. Yeah, I know. It's hard. Hey, shout out to you Panther fans that came over, man. Much love to you guys. You know, that Pat Coltrane, guys, that interview last night was one of the most classic interviews I've ever done. I loved him. I love his energy, and I definitely be kept checking his channel out a lot more now. You know what I'm saying? That's one guy, any Eagle content creators, if you haven't, reached out to Pat, try to go get him on your show because he's definitely entertaining for sure.
Who's that?
The guy we had on last night, Pat Coltrane. And even Unnecessary Bluntness, dude, that was another great show, man. We were pumping out.
Look, I'm always open to having some. As a matter of fact, look, we could do a pregame show with those two guys. So just have them come on. This
is your pregame show lineup right here. My
so
guy.
Look,
every pregame,
guess what I'm saying?
You're gonna see JC Eagle talk. You're gonna see D Gifted. You're gonna definitely see Bird Game 31. Sure. This is the pregame show. I'm gonna go. I might. That's a good idea, JC. We're gonna hit them up and see if they want to come on. Cause I know they probably do their own pregame show, but let's try to get both of them because they are friends. So we're gonna try to get both of them on the show.
Yeah,
so
look, just have them come on.
Your boy Pat or Unnecessary Bluntness. You watch his show over the next couple of days. Tell them that the Eagles pregame team want them on the show. Go ahead and give them the heads up.
Hell yeah.
Up,
yeah, because look, the best thing is to have different opinions on the pre-game show. You know what I mean? So it's okay for everybody to have their own live stream, just during the show. But the pre-game show is like fans involved, like other content creators involved. So hey, why not? Why not have somebody come on and say, you know what? Y'all wrong. The Panthers are going to win because of X, Y, and Z. So why not?
I like it. Yeah, it was definitely have some good shows. Like I said, if anybody didn't watch it, go watch the replay. Cause that thing right now, I think it's already up to 400 views. Like people been watching it, man. Like they loving it. Go check it out if you missed it last night. That's for sure. Right after they getting hit the gap, 14-3. You know it, Jinx. 14-3 into
James, stop it, James. Stop, James.
Hey,
stop it.
You leave my Jinx alone.
No, Bird. Hey, Bird Game, stop. Look, all right. Look. Wait.
14-3.
Wait.
Nobody else.
Okay, look. If we go 14-3, I would give everybody that's on this live stream $500. Oh my God. If we go 14-3.
I'm glad this recorded too.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Look, if we go 14-3, JC Eagles talk, just flush my inbox. Yo, I will give you $500 a piece
Hey, I call
if we
shot.
go
So I get
14-3.
the first 500 you send out. That's for me. I'm shot guys.
Look,
Right?
I mean,
I
look,
remember
hey,
it. I'm like, yeah.
yo, D Gifted 500, Bird Game 500, Jenks 500. I'm telling you right
You
now.
hear that? 14,
If we go
3,
14-3,
let's do it. We about to all come up. Guess what? We gonna go to Sizzler.
okay, look. Hey, look. If we go 14-3 though, but hey, the following week, if we are 13-4, then the 500.
13-4 to prove it otherwise, my guy.
No, it's 14-3. If we look, I promise you on my grandma grave that if we go 14-3, everybody that's on this chat right now will get $500 if the Philadelphia Eagles go 14-3.
Let me see that guy. I don't even know who that big chat is, but hey, you one told me about Coltrane, I think, Garant's here. So I'm gonna go check it out. PNP, they're busy. Like one of those guys supposed to come on this weekend. We'll see what happened with them. One of those guys I talked to those guys. One of those supposed to come on there, but I don't know about the big cat. I'm gonna have to definitely look him up. I never even heard of that guy before. Keep pounding TV too, bro. What? Yeah, keep pounding, man.
Yo, hey, oh my God, yo, hey, Smoke Low was like, get my 500 ready. God, man, we ain't going 14-3, man.
Smoke a lot too. He know what time it is. Like Jinx, Smoke a lot, they're on the team.
Look,
14-3 until proven otherwise.
Right.
That's how the Eagles.
Okay, look,
That's how we roll.
that's cool.
That's how we roll.
Look, that's cool. Yo, I promise you right now. Hey, screen
You know
record
what? You
this.
know what? I don't even want the
Go ahead.
500. I want that jersey that you got.
You know what? Bet. You know what? Wait. Yo, I would give look. All right, so I'm about to put this on the record. If we go 14-3, I would give D Gifted 314, right?
Yeah.
My like sign LaShawn McCoy jersey.
Hey, that's 100. That's
Yeah.
100.
Yo, this is it. Look, if we go 14-3, trust me, man. Yo, we go to the Super Bowl.
I want that mug.
14-3.
I want it, bruh.
Hey,
we gonna run the ball. That's how we gonna beat the Panthers this week.
That mug's gonna be worth $1,000.
We can't lose no more games. We already 3 losses.
We can't lose no more.
No.
And it starts this Sunday against the Panthers.
0.
Even if it's a close game, even if we win by 1 point, I don't even care. It's a win.
It doesn't matter how we win.
Look at
Yo,
that.
it's all on the W column.
Hey, G says JC about to be broke. And without
Okay, all right. You know what? Hey, Jenks is the same person that say 16-1 until proven otherwise. 15-2 until proven otherwise. 14-3. Yo, Jenks is the guy that moved the goalposts every week.
That's what he's supposed to do as a fan.
You can't move the goalposts. I'm not moving my goalposts. Look. You know what? Look. You know what? You know what? Look. I might even go deeper than that. If we go 12-5, 12-5, the same deal. Wait.
Man.
12-5, the same deal is on. 12-5. So D Gifted get my signed LaShawn McCoy jersey, and everybody get $500. If we go 12-5. 12-5.
I want that.
Hell yeah. Well, hey guys, I just want to do a quick Q&A. You know what I'm saying? I got a live in 10 more minutes, my guys. You know, thank you guys both for jumping on. You guys check it out. You know, we got our boy Dalton. There is Dalton coming on the show. You guys watch out 10 more minutes. Y'all come back in here and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know where they can find you guys at, because all their links are in the chat. You definitely going to see all of us on the pregame show this Sunday.
Yes,
so much love to my boys. Thank you guys for coming out, supporting me. You know, we had to do a little impromptu show. Go ahead, JC. Let them know before we get out of here.
Hey, look. If you want to be in on this deal, 12-5 or 14-3, either one.
One sounds real nice, my guy.
Yeah, yo, look. The Philadelphia Eagles 1 year was 1-3. I think it was 2013. I saw the stats today. 2013, they started 1-3. They finished 10-6. So it's possible, but I'm so confident. Yo, I want us to do good. So I'm willing to put my bank account on the line, $500. If we go 14-3 or 12-5 and assign LeSean McCoy jersey to my guy D Gifted. If we do those two, all right. So everybody that's on the chat, we get $500. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to JC Eagles Talk. Yeah. So hey, JC Eagles Talk on every platform: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Those three. JC Eagles Talk, and I will live up to my word. I whether borrow money from the bank and pay all y'all, and then whether then go back on my word. I have an 800 credit score. All right, so I have an 800 credit score. So your boy is good for it. So like I said, if the Philadelphia Eagles go 14-3 or 12-5, I would give everybody. Make sure you in my inbox though. Make sure you say, "Hey, I saw you and you said X, Y, and Z." Because that's the only way I would know how to send the money to you. So 12-5 and what? 13-4? Like what was it? 14-3.
Yeah.
Everybody would get $500.
Sounds
so
good.
Hit me up.
And go ahead and let them know where they can find you
in the chat right now. So.
Get it. And now that you came on the show, you got to do it because Grant Kazir already talked about it. You got to do the fly, Eagles fly. But go ahead and let them know first. Go ahead.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Go ahead.
Me?
Tell them where to find you out, my guy.
All right. Well, hey, look, I ain't doing no $500 for everybody, but you can still come me D Gifted 314 on my channel. You know, I be talking Eagles all the time. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm on a mission for 100 subscribers. I'm currently, I think, probably 38, 39 or something like that. But the first 100 subscribers will automatically be entered in a raffle for a Brian Dawkins. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the raffle live. I'm gonna record everything so I know it's legit. I'm a man of my word. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fun season for sure.
All right, yo. All right, we gotta get up out here. Much love to the 15 still.
Hey, real quick, Bergen. Hey, wait. Hey, Bergen. Hey, real quick. Hey, if you look, if D Gifted is not at 100 subscribers, that is bad on Philadelphia Eagle fan base. Yo, y'all need to go subscribe to this guy, man.
Right now, all you guys,
keep that high energy.
Show, go ahead.
Yo, go subscribe to him. Period.
Period. So much love,
right now,
man.
he should have 16 new subscribers to his channel.
Let's go.
It's in the chat.
Let's jump to 100.
Subscribe. You know, he is part of the Bird Game Nation Sports Media. You know what I'm saying? We all family here, so go make sure you get my boy at 100. He need to be there already. Peace.
Let's go. Go Birds.
Go.
Welcome to the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media Show. Repping the greatest team of all time. Let's go. Bird Gang 31, he be the host with the most. We going deep, burning teams. They ain't nothing but toast. It's Senior Estes. Sirianni put me in coach, running like Miles Sanders till I butt my head on the post. Touchdown! Yeah, that's coming. Devontae's crazy route running. Jalen hurting them, throwing lasers to Rager Young gunning. Come on!
Put that up there.
On the D side, we ride, sack 'em with Fletcher, lay 'em out on the stretcher. No one can protect you. Watch Darius lay 'em, shutting down your routes. Come on. In my green John, eating Philly cheesesteaks. Put up your cups, wings up, if you can relate. Tailgating at the link like Gangsta Stride. To the Bird Gang Nation, that's worldwide.
Yeah, I gotta wait for a second. Take like 2 minutes for me.
All right, bro.
All right, thanks for coming on, guys.
On Sundays, catch